Greetings everybody who are playing games online. Welcome back to more Persona 5. Last time, we maxed our bond with Sojiro. And in this episode, let's begin by heading to the back streets. Because we want to spend a little bit more time. Never mind. Wait, hang on. What are you doing today? Wait, oh no, that's just... Okay, never mind. We're not gonna be hanging out with Futaba. Was going to do that, and then I got proven a fool. Alright then, cool. We'll just have to do something else then. Good thing I've got a backup plan, and that is to spend some time with Haru.
My!
Akira-kun, have you decided on any plans for today? Spend some time together. At a time like this, yes, it's a secret. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these. The vegetables and the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you'd like. Please do so.
Thank you!
Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But Akira-kun, I'm worrying what the school might do if they found out about this. It'll be okay. I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partners in crime. Honestly, Akira-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry. I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though. I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the beginning of the year. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner. But then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So, I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him though, let alone spend my actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you. Nice and direct. Right. I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to resign the marriage proposal. So, any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently, he's even been telling the employees at Okumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. how the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that? Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged a majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. That's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? I have, before. Really? That's so romantic. I'm actually a little jealous of you, and of the girl. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, my hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. Haru now has the ability to do a follow-up attack.
Alright.
Just like the rest of our team members. Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
Bye, Haru.
Ah, you're back.
Yep, we're back. So let's head to the airsoft shop. And while we're here, I want to go and up our gear. I want to shop.
Yo. Okay. Sounds good.
Can we buy... Ooh, we can buy a machete.
That one? Don't break it, okay?
We'll sell our old weapon.
That's what you
Buy
like
a
it?
big sleep stick. It's probably gonna get rid
what's
of the
that?
majority of our money. Got more stuff, and we have a
That's a
catching
very
weapons,
serious expression. Take your time and look around.
which tempting to get some, but unfortunately we don't
Alright.
have the access
Alright,
to it.
which
He's
one?
also got ray guns, interestingly.
Sounds good.
So let's just, because we can, mark all these as not
Be sure to
new
choose
anymore.
carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up
Because
in a
why the
riot.
heck not?
Okay. Alright, which one?
Textures do we have? We got those. We got to be, yeah, that's everything for that.
Alright.
What accessories?
Sounds good.
We got a few different things, but
Good. Come again.
that's enough of that.
What's up?
I want to work. In that case, I got a big favor to ask you. I want to sell things with Suda. Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can't say no. No! Come on, game. Give me a break. Alright, fine. I will go eat another hamburger. Well, at the very least, that should tell us that this next one should be enough to give us maximum guts. We're that close.
Thank you very much.
Let's take that challenge.
Now,
It's no problem, get our Big Bang Burgers. And is that enough? is enough. We've maxed out everything.
All right.
Our guts is
Wanna
now
head back?
lion-hearted. The lower house disbanded. It was an internal split. Masayoshi Shido. He's the only one.
Whoa!
He's the only one that can stand up for what's right. The only one who will make good on his word. That's the kind of person we need leading this nation, especially in times like these. Shido leads the United Future movement, right? He was right. If we'd taken the Phantom Thieves seriously from the start, they'd be behind bars by now. Which will come first, do you think? Regime change, or the apprehension of the Phantom Thieves? We'll have to see. Including the day we gotta carry out the plan, there's only 10 days left. Time is really slipping away. What will happen to us if we fail? Well, we won't fail. It's kind of tough to say that for sure, though. Maybe we can't lose heart before we've even done anything. If we do that, we'll just mess everything up. Even the parts we definitely succeed in. You actually said something wise for once. You wanna fight? You two get along so well. How so? That is an outrageous claim. That's what I should be saying. Come on, stop it. Let's try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto? Yes. It can't really be helped this time. That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji. Why are you singling me out? Futaba is whimsical as always. So, let's hang out with that whimsical personality. Not in Shibuya. Hi there, Futaba.
Welcome back.
Oh, Akira. Welcome home. Let's hang out. Yes, we will be fine. Hey, are you free today? Of course we're free. If we weren't free, we would not be talking to you, and we are talking to you. Therefore, we are free. One thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Akira. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See? Everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned a test with nothing written down instead. But the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was here, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. Must have been quite a shock to you. Totally. I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me to say good morning. Then eventually, I decided to say it back. Felt like my heart was gonna shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she's been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary, and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote how her parents hid her, how they would make her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better, though. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left. I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list. And every month, I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her. Though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Got it? Understood. As if we would have said no. This is another part of our deal. Futaba now has the ability active support. So now moral support may give us charge, or will recover our SP.
Alright.
Alright!
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry, I wasn't too hospitable lately. Or today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay?
Bye, Futaba.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, we are back. And I think this is going to make a nice stopping point. Next time on Persona 5, we're going to be heading back into Mementos. See you guys then.